first episode and record a new audio on top of it. The main idea of this is for me to share what I actually was trying to say during the first video, and then we'll upload it and replace the old one that had terrible audio. So we are playing Ironman Legendary Xcom2 campaign. We're disabling all the basic stuff, all the tutorial stuff. We're skipping all the cinematics. And I'm gonna try to run you through each of my turns and tell you why I took the decisions that I took. So we're jumping onto Gatecrasher. This is one of the most deadly missions. Not because it's really hard, but because anything going wrong makes you want to restart the campaign immediately. Nobody wants to start on the wrong foot. The most important thing of Gatecrasher is to get the first engagement right. That usually makes everything very easier, much easier. We get a skirmisher, we get Sachiel, we get Dennis, and somebody else that I forgot, but we will see over the course of this. We see that the objective is straight ahead, however we are probably not gonna want to cross the middle. That's low ground and that's a kill zone for many others. We make some tiny checks. We see that there is someone right there. But now that we know that they're hiding there, we can consider the side path. Good thing about taking the side path, especially in a mission like Gatecrasher, is that we don't consume any type of timer. We're not being chased by it. That means we can take some safe steps, try to avoid the civilians, because that's usually a nasty surprise. We could even consider going on top of the buildings. And then I'm deciding to take everyone back, because I want to see first, where are they going to patrol? And second, where will I set up my first and initial ambush, sorry. So as the turns go by, we just move everyone. I usually start with a blue move on everyone. In that case, I already know that I'm not gonna go further than that. That's why I can double move easily with the last guy. I prefer when people are together, especially at the beginning, where everyone needs to use all their firepower together on the same targets to get the kills. We decide that we're gonna take the building. Main reason for this is because first, high ground to everything below. Sadly there is no multi-story bonus for high ground bonuses, but there's always a very nice line of fire when we put all our guys together at the same spots, so in the same horizontal line if you want, and then we trigger one enemy maybe that will be shot at by everyone at the same time. So we don't require some luck into the enemy approaching from the right angle or going deep enough so that everyone can use their overwatch. So in a case like this, either everyone overwatches or no one. We're gonna choose to use a hook shot because we don't see many opportunities to do so for the following turns. Some of these tools that the skirmisher has are amazing, but in this case we don't see another future use for it. I'm pretty sure we're now gonna prepare to take a shot, maybe with some overwatches. I'm probably gonna try to use the first shot of the skirmisher, because what I really want is the skirmisher to level. I know everyone else is gonna get a level from the first mission as soon as they get one kill, so I'm probably gonna make sure that everyone gets a kill and the rest are gonna go to the skirmisher. The fun thing that happens here is that there we go. Since the only witness to that shot was the guy that we killed, the enemy does not trigger, but since shots are heard, all the rest of the guys in the pod will try to move, and as soon as they move, they're revealed. As soon as they reveal, they're killed. So we have a really good start here. So we're gonna do the classic reload overwatch. It was very good. We also have the advantage that we are close to the objective, and we also let out some gunfire. That means, just like now, other units may want to patrol into the area. We get the officer pod, but we're already seeing one overwatch hit, which is always good. and we watch them try to scurry, but they will get shot at by everyone. We see another kill. I don't even remember what happens. Yet another kill. That's pretty good. Ah, that's the last person, Akimok. And now that it's our turn again, we only have this guy to take care of. I don't remember correctly, but I think I'm gonna use Justice. Reason for this is because it has an insane targeting, so accuracy. Or alternatively, I could just start using grenades. Grenades are good in this case because they deal 3 damage, may break the cover, and we can deal the remaining 4 damage with anything else. Let's see. It looks good. Looking back into it, I think I may have used Justice because the only other target for Justice would have been the trooper that comes with the sectoid. But I guess this decision was also fine. We're in a very good position. It's very hard to ruin it from here. Okay, I think I'm mentioning right now that I'm gonna try to stack kills on the skirmisher because everyone else has already got 1 kill, and with that it's enough to keep them leveled. And what's even worse, they don't accumulate extra experience, so you cannot get 2 ranks. So sorry, they accumulate a bit more of experience. You cannot get the 2nd rank, and it's not too hard to get the 2nd rank from a few kills. However, we'll need a 2nd mission for that. We get a tiny hit, we don't get a kill. We're now starting to question our decisions in case the RNG is not with us, but nothing wrong happens. We'll move up to keep everyone together. And see what happens next turn. We see that a loot was there and it expired. It's a shame we missed it, but probably not would have been a game changer. We'll reload, we'll prepare for the next assault, and if we're lucky we get yet another Overwatch trap. And we are lucky. So as we see, a very good hit at the beginning. That's a 5 on the sectoid, that's huge, half his health. And we'll see what happens for the rest of the turn. The Overwatches go, we have a miss. A 2nd hit for 5, that's crazy. We're being quite lucky here. But at this point our advantage was so superior that anything would have gone fine. We're gonna use Justice as predicted. The reason for this is insane accuracy. And 93% at the beginning of the game is almost an assured shot, and since we do an assured 4 damage, we make sure that the mission is over. Bradford confirms, we're able to do a double move and just go to the objective. Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna skip the turn right now. We did. No alien turn, that means there are no more aliens, but we kinda knew this from Bradford speaking. We plant the X4, and then we're ready to see what we get for the first round. So what we want, when we come out of Gatecrasher, there's a series of things that I always check, that I always want, otherwise I think the campaign may suffer too much to continue it. First, we should not get our specialist killed. So one of these soldiers may become a specialist, and if that particular guy gets killed, you're probably not gonna get a hack for the 2nd mission. Additionally, we want the free slot ready to be built in the base to be a corner slot, because I usually go for the GTS, and the GTS does not need an engineer, and that means the corner is a perfect position for it. I'll explain why that, what is that later. We see a sniper, a ranger, and a grenadier. Means we missed an opportunity to get the specialist, which means it's the next soldier that we're gonna send to any mission. But it also means that for the first mission we'll not get a hack. This makes us, I think that I'm saying exactly that in the original recording. We'll click through all the cinematics. We'll start with modular weapons. The reason for this is because some early upgrades may be key, but also that the research is so short that you may get a new, sorry, not a new, but the right breakthrough. Some of the breakthroughs are very game changing, and that's why we try to roll as many as them as you can. corner start. Guerrilla tactics, cool. We go for it. Feels good. Cover the cinematics. Cover the cinematics again. And get ready to go to the world. We pray for an engineer, but it usually never happens. We go for supplies. I mentioned that it's better than rookies, but the joke is on me. I think the next scanning spot is rookies indeed. We get mentioned that there's a skirmisher in our squad. We kinda knew this, we noticed. Weak points, information war. These are actually very good orders. They're not god tier, but if I'm gonna roll some of the worst ones, these are pretty good. Weak points is actually pretty good, just not at the start of the game. Makes all shredding attacks deal +1 more shred, which is gonna be amazing later. And then the other order was actually -20 to all hacking defenses, which means our hacks will get easier. But as we mentioned before, we don't even have a specialist right now, so hacking will be kind of a dream for us for a while. We mentioned here that we didn't get a breakthrough. We're not gonna go for magnetic rush. We don't see a scientist coming in the following days. It means it's gonna be slow as hell. So I'm gonna go for tiny researches as long as they get me a new role to get a tech boost. As we mentioned, we get the rookies. I think I started a scan, but I'll never finish it. We'll get the mission very soon. Yeah, excellent. So we'll get the first mission. It's always the engineer, so this first mission has to happen. But as we mentioned, the hack that we could have gotten with the specialist will not be real. And we'll prepare for it. We'll be very sad, but get ready to at least take the objective home and get the engineer. That's the most important part of mission 2. I don't have a lot to prepare, however I don't think I want to take everyone. The more tired people are, the more are the chances to get them into the actual tired debuff, which doesn't let you take them back. So we use the ones that have some experience but are not too tired, and we'll take some rookies on top. So let's see what choices we made here. I'm thinking sharpshooter grenadier should be enough. And we'll probably take 2 rookies, myself, that's me, and Maria. Alright, if I remember correctly, this is the spot where I say that I'll be breaking the connection because I need Twitch to record this as separate videos, and I'll be right back. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.